Hi, I'm Michael Ray Wisely.
And I'm Michael J. Asbury.
Keeping our 6-foot distance. We're here at 2081 Addison Street, the Aurora Theater, a place that many theater artists, volunteers,
and you have claimed as their artistic home for years.
And we're here to take you into a deep dive behind the scenes and make you privy to something you may have never known before. So why don't you come with us as we go behind the curtain. All right, Michael, we're inside. You know what that means? Time to mask up. You know, one of the things that makes the Aurora feel like an artistic home to me started with the vision of this woman. Our dear Barbara Oliver, the first producing artistic director, continued with Tom Ross.
And now with artistic director Josh Costello, the Aurora is proud to continue its commitment to local artists and to being a voice for the community.
Now that was good.
Yeah,
I'll catch you later.
Sounds good.
Here we are outside the doors of the Alofi Auditorium. Now behind these doors and backstage are where the rituals and the traditions of theater take place. Follow me. Hey, but not too close. 6-foot distance. And here we are, backstage at the Pease Green Room, dedicated to very generous donors, Norman and Janet. Follow me. Now, just off the green room are the dressing rooms, and this is where our secret tradition begins. Now, when the theater here on Addison Street was first dedicated, many of the generous donors were able to have different areas of the theater named after them. And it starts right here. First one I noticed was the Joy Carlin dressing room.
So this is how it all started. Two of our great donors, Hillary Perkins and Skip Battle, they named a dressing room. And up came this beautiful steel engraved plaque, and it said the Joy Carlin dressing room. Well, then everybody started ribbing me about it, and they started putting up signs of their own. My own daughter.
So I can't say for sure whether mine was the first label back there, but it was certainly in the first wave. There was this plaque that read the Joy Carlin dressing room. And I put a sign over it and said the Nancy Carlin, Joy Carlin dressing room plaque. So I named the plaque.
And right below it, the first one I ever put up, which was because I used to have to sit here and watch this very intently for my first entrance in the birthday party. So I put this up. Now let's take a look around this room and find out what the other actors have put up.
When I saw that there was a tradition at the Aurora of actors memorializing items I so wanted to play, except there were no items left. But I knew that people kept asking what time it was backstage, so I went out and I bought a clock and memorialized it.
Well, the truth is, I didn't write my name on the wall. Somebody else did. But I was secretly happy to be included. I felt I belonged to this special fun club. And I love working at Aurora and seeing who's been there before me.
Backstage people do not like to go on stage if we can help it. But one time, I almost had to do so to cover for an absent actress. But then she burst through the door about a couple minutes before curtain, and I dashed into that room, and I don't think I've ever taken a dress off faster in my life than I got her costume off. And thus, the Sabrina Lazarus Quick Change Room was born.
And here we are with one of the last ones that was put up last season for Bull in a China Shop by the entire cast. But we go take a look and see what Michael J. Asbury is doing.
The tradition of extending the actor's voice in a more permanent way can be seen behind this curtain in the crossover walkway behind the south wall of the audience. Here you'll find an incredible array of sentiments, all encompassing the history of the Aurora Theater here on Addison Street. But let's take a look. So as you can see, there's artwork, there's autographs, there's all kinds of little phrases here that are on the wall that actors have left here to kind of immortalize their performances, which is great. Personally, I'm a more modest, humble kind of guy, so writing my name on the wall is not something that I would really do, because I'm just not that... Wow, how'd that get there? We're going to swing it back to Michael for a second. How about that? Michael!
Thanks, Michael. Now, I'm here in the men's bathroom of the Aurora because sometimes the naming of things is out of necessity, as in this example by Barry Levine. Now, I told Barry personally that he really missed out on an opportunity to name this urinal, so I'm going to fix that right now with this little certificate. From now on, this urinal will be known as the Levine latrine. Well, Michael, I think that about wraps it up for us.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you all for joining us for a secret look backstage here at the Aurora.
I know you will help us continue this tradition with your participation and support as a part of the Aurora Theater family.
The intimacy of the Aurora means that you're a part of everything we do. So what goes up on that stage next, or what gets written on the walls behind it, is up to you.
So from all of us whose names are on these walls,
And for the names yet to be written,
a heartfelt thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
man, I miss the theater.
Yeah, man. Mask up. And salute.
Everything, anything hanging on the wall or laying around they named. Well, you know, I'm a good sport.